Morning.
Morning.
Why are we now chinking?
Because you started at the beginning of the week.
I know. Oh, well, we got an exciting morning today, haven't we? We're filming later. 17 minutes late. Doesn't it feel a lot later?
It does.
Basically, Emily and Joseph had a lay-in, which is fine.
You say lay-in. It's still like in the 7s,
Still
not the
like
8s or 9s o'clock. So it'd be lovely to be in bed at... No, actually, do you know what? It wouldn't be nice. I don't ever sleep in to like 9, 10 o'clock anymore. And I feel like when
I wouldn't want to, personally. I quite like getting up and getting on with the day.
So do I. And actually, when you wake up at that time, by the time you've kind of come down out of your pit and you've had your breakfast, like half the day's gone. And we quite like mornings getting stuff done, don't we?
When the very rare time we haven't had a kid and slept in to like 8, which I can't remember when that was. I've got up at 8 and like breakfast 9. I'm like, the day's running by. I've got to get quicker.
Stuff to do.
I am one of those people where life is so short. I want to get up early and get on with it. Yeah. I love sleeping. Don't get me wrong. I love my bed. I love sleeping. I love going to sleep. I love feeling energized. But I want to get up. I want to watch the sunrise.
I'm one of those. I like the actual going to bed and being in and getting cozy. But I'm actually happy to not stay in bed in the other end.
Yes, agreed. Talking of getting up, watch sunrise. A friend of mine last night messaged. There's 3 of us who do the odd micro adventure, and he said, "Do you want to do a sunrise sunset?" as close to the summer solstice as possible. It's got to be weekends, micro adventure. So I don't think we're spending the day together, but we're going to get up and go and watch the sunrise. That's like 4 a.m. up. I could be broken. And then watch the sunset at 10:30ish or 10, which, just for the record, is late for me. I normally go to bed about 9:30, 10. So yeah, I'm quite excited about that. Anyway, that's enough about sunrise and sunsets. We've got a plethora. No, we've got 2 things really.
Yeah, so we were going to talk. What we're going to talk about today? First,
well, let me tell my part, and then you tell your part.
That's a good one. It was Alan's bought some tech today.
Bought some tech. Not excited. For those who have watched every single one of these, which is possibly just my dad and my sister, I think. I don't know if you have watched every single vlog of ours. Let us know below. But not a problem. We have ongoing microphone issues, which is why the quality of this sound is not as good as it could be. Our microphone, I think, got broken by the kids, but there was about 4 parts involved with recording from the phone to the microphone, including software.
This is our regular mic.
This is our regular mic. So after spending a long time reviewing mics and looking, I've now decided. But that's not the point of this story. Well, the point of the story is audio is about to get a lot better for those who are audiophiles.
And it's important if you can to get the best you can.
It is important. It is important. It wasn't cheap. I didn't go for a cheap one, but it is the most versatile for what Emily and I do. So allow us to do this, or allow us to do our live stuff, our Zoom stuff, our Google Meet stuff, allow us to do everything without having to move it. Yeah. So it's very, very cool. And yeah, the point is, I was just looking through reviews on Amazon. Reviews are important, we all know that. And this one guy left a review going, this microphone's brilliant. I've done a video on it on my YouTube channel, a review if you want to watch it, and left the cover art of his YouTube video. Now, it wasn't even clickbaity, it was just a very cool picture of the microphone. It's a microphone that you've got to be slightly geeky to think that's a cool picture. And I thought, I'm going to go and have a look at his video. So there was no link, so I went on to YouTube, I typed him in, took me 3 attempts to find this guy. He's got 7,500 subscribers, which is nice and healthy, you know, for someone sitting at home making content, very, very healthy. And I watched his video, all 13 minutes of it, and I thumbs up, I left a comment, and I subscribed. The point is, at Yellow Tuxedo, we are talking constantly about optimized content spread far and wide. We've never discussed Amazon reviews before, and we're not about to tell you to start going to put Amazon reviews. But the proof is there. It works.
You were a cold lead.
I was absolutely cold lead. I'm now on my way to liking and trusting this guy if he starts to try and sell stuff to me. That's the point, right?
You said he was like a British Peter McKinnon.
I did. I think that's how good. And what was exciting was he was clearly filming in his bedroom, but had taken the effort to make it look cool. He tidied up, not like our office. We know this needs addressing, right? No. He tidied up. He put some fancy LED lights in, which are inexpensive. I think is the correct phrase. But it invested in a bit of tech to make it good and had an engaging video, right?
And the thing is, as well, the product that we bought off of Amazon wasn't even his product to sell. It was
No.
it was literally he's a tech review guy on a separate thing, but he managed to go on and he was using Amazon to find his leads there to talk about stuff that's already being sold on the market.
I don't think it wasn't even a proactive thing.
Probably
It
not.
was probably throwaway,
But really, really clever, and I thought, yeah, thumbs up to him, well done.
But sorry, the other bit is, you know, a lot of us don't leave reviews. A lot of us don't give thumbs up and don't leave comments. I leave more reviews, thumbs up, comments, and more than any time I've ever done it since starting down the yellow tuxedo route. So the past kind of 18 months when we started thinking about this, because I now recognise how important it is. And now if you're one who wants the feedback online, if you don't, I'm not quite sure why you're watching this video, because we all want that feedback. Engagement's probably engagement.
Two-way street.
It's a two-way street. We talk about being social all the time. We talk about, oh what, you're on social media and not being social. I don't know what you're expecting to get from social media then. Unless you've got 1 million followers, you really need to be social on social media. And you'll probably, even the people with 1 million followers are still being social. You still see The Rock tag people and share people's posts. You still see, who else got 1 million I quite like? Jack Whitehall still comments on other people's stuff.
Do you know what,
they all do it.
It's like the whole shop local, support local kind of buzz phrases that come out and everything, and it's so true in terms of small business support. And you know, when you could go to a small delicatessen or you could go to Tesco's, always support the smaller one, that kind of stuff.
We want to support the smaller
It's nice to do so, and actually it doesn't take too much more effort to do so. The same thing applies when it comes to a thumbs up on a YouTube video or a little comment or a little heart on an Instagram post. It means so much, because all you're doing there is you're raising someone up and giving them a better day. Because it's
honestly,
nice.
if we get a thumbs up, a comment, or a new subscriber, I am smiling, aren't I? I'm like, Emily, you know, and it is one of the, there is another, there's a phrase like that. Well, no, there's a little thing, but when you buy something local, someone in a back room's doing a little dance.
Yeah.
Something like that, isn't it? And we're all the same. Any small businesses watching this now, we are all the same.
Absolutely.
Right.
The second thing we're going to talk about, because we started talking about it yesterday and then we ran out of time, and
we did an extensive 45-second test before coming on like this video.
Why do you always do this when you're like...
It made me smile. No, we've done it.
No, in terms of gassiness.
You know why it is? It's because I get too excited. I actually need to calm down.
So yesterday we mentioned the Facebook updates to shops and to Facebook rooms or Messenger rooms. And it was really exciting. We found about it the day before, we talked about it a little bit yesterday, and today they were on our phones. Well, the shops weren't, the Messenger rooms were, so we've had a little play as well to have a look to see what's going on.
Yeah, initial thought. Well, I just felt integration. Look, the thing about this, we talked about this yesterday, Facebook has said it's going to be all over Facebook, Instagram, WhatsApp, because they own all of them. And you load up your Facebook app on your phone today, and in theory, if your account's been upgraded, is that the right word?
Up to date.
Up to date. Not the app, your account, two different things. We have that problem on Instagram a lot. Then it should, across the top, say rooms. Simple as that.
So the good thing with rooms is the fact that, number one, Facebook aren't stupid. They want you to stay on their platform, and they want to have your custom and your business.
And sell your data.
That is something to consider. Ultimately, when we look at any of these rooms across all of the internet, it's that data protection and who owns you. And we're very much owned by Google.
Can I just if you are worried about being hacked, owned, etc., just remember they've hacked the Pentagon. If they want to hack where you live, 22 the Avenue, they can. Just bear that in mind.
That's very true.
If you don't want anything hacked, don't go online at all.
Yeah. As your mum would say, or your dad would say at some point, don't do internet banking.
Yeah.
Anyway.
You can't say that. Dad watches.
It's true though, John. You'll be okay if you internet bank.
But they can hack the Pentagon.
The messenger rooms are really good. So you have the functionality to be able to have a invite only, like you would a Zoom or a Google Meet, which is fantastic. So if you are having a formal meeting with a group of people, a very specific group of people, you have that functionality there. And then once you're in that room, you can lock the room to not have any more attendees in, and you can have up to 50 people on the screen, which is great because you've always been able to have messenger videos on Facebook. However, you can only ever have 6 faces and the rest are in the background, so the first person to talk will be on screen. So it's a bit clunky.
And you can share a link, as we saw.
You can share that link out once you're in the room to invite more attendees. The only thing you can't currently do that I've seen this morning, but I could be wrong because I've only had had a quick play is you can't record that meeting. So if you
you can take a photo.
you can take photographs, but you can't physically record the entire session. So if you're trying to use it for replay purposes later on, you won't be able to do that yet. But who knows? This is literally the first day it's come out on.
I do think we haven't looked at it from a business page. No. But the opportunity to engage one-on-one and sell in the nice way, as in talk to potential clients, I can see being.
The good thing is, the next function is you can have them within your groups. So if you're trying to get that bit more engagement within your Facebook groups and your communities, you can bring everyone into there. You can separate people into separate groups as well. So if you want to have more control, or you want to have little, not breakout rooms, but if you want to have smaller groups of people interacting within your main community, you can do so. Do you want to go and sort him out, or you leave him?
I imagine he's going to come here.
And then the other thing you can do on your personal feed at the moment is you can have your room open at the top, so you can have it public. And if you're sitting in that room and you just want to see who pops by and comes in to join, you can do so as well, which is quite a nice way of just people just come to say hello and see your face.
Oh, it's all gone Pete Tong, right. We've got 3 crying.
Come on. Hi.
Hi, Thomas.
So that's really, really cool, and I think that can only grow and develop, but obviously it's very, very new.
Why? If I need to be on camera, Daddy.
So that's really, really new, and I imagine as updates and changes carry on, that will develop. But that's a really good way of Facebook kind of sort of rising with the times and making their adaptations. So go and have a play if you haven't yet found it on your phone, if it's on your phone or your desktop. Shush, please, darling, 1 second.
No, it's quite funny what she's saying, though. What did you just say to me?
Can I have my light box now?
The light box that says the Digital Circus, subliminal marketing there. We stole from Lydia Rose's bedroom.
Without me looking.
Without you looking. It was on your window and I took it, didn't I?
Then,
have it back one day, by the way.
Guys, come on, stay on focus. We've got 10 minutes and you moan at me for small.
We're well over 10 minutes.
Then the Facebook Shops function is not yet in the UK, but it is launched in America. I mentioned this yesterday. So Facebook Shops will allow you to sell your products on Facebook directly, linking with your payment providers, Stripe and stuff, which is amazing. You can sell products that a bit like an Instagram when you have the shop function on your images, where you can hit the dot and it will tell you what the product is, and you can buy from there. You can do that, but also you can sell products within your video. So if you're chatting about a video, you can link to it and sell it directly. So it's really, really slick, really, really quick, and I can't wait to see more from that.
Yes, right. Let's draw a line under that. I do that nearly every day. I need to stop that.
Really
if you see me do it, please
Number
stop.
1, you'll get arthritis.
Yeah.
Number 2, you're not down with the kids.
Can we say gangster rather than down with the kids? Because
you're definitely not gangster.
You're telling me I'm not gangster.
With your preppy hair and your bad beard. And
Dr. Dre's got me on speed dial. Bye.